Hi, my name is Amber, and today I'm going to be teaching you how to make some simple bagels. The first thing you want to do is you want to preheat your oven to 350 degrees. So the ingredients that you're going to need are all-purpose flour or self-rising flour. If you have self-rising flour, you won't need these next two ingredients: baking powder and sea salt. You'll also need everything but the bagel seasoning. You can find this at Trader Joe's or at Costco. 0% Greek yogurt, and it's important that it's 0%. You'll also need a bowl and a spatula, a teaspoon measure, a brush like so, and 1 egg beaten. This is 1 cup of all-purpose flour that I've went ahead and added to my bowl. I then measured out my yogurt. It's 1 cup yogurt to 1 cup all-purpose flour. Now, if you don't have self-rising flour, you can make some at home. The way you do this, it's very simple. Half a teaspoon, this is my half teaspoon measure. You're gonna do 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder. Here's 1.5. And half a teaspoon of table salt or sea salt. Now you're gonna wanna go ahead and add your yogurt to your bowl. A spatula helps get it off of the edges of a measuring cup, and it also helps it to mix. Okay, once your dough looks like this, you're gonna wanna add in your everything bagel seasoning. You can add in as much as you like. This is just to your personal taste. I'm gonna add about this much because I love everything bagel seasoning. Then go back in it with your hands and knead. All of your seasoning mixed in, your dough should look like this. 1 big uniform ball, and it should be sticky. Now, we're gonna go ahead and separate them into bagels. You'll want pieces that are about enough to fit in the palm of your hand, like so. I went ahead and greased this tray with some cooking oil so that the bagels don't stick. What you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna roll them around in your hand so you get a soft ball. Then you're going to use your finger to poke a hole in the middle, and the hole should go all the way through. Next, you can stretch the dough out from the hole in the middle, and then you can place it into your greased baking tray. Repeat with the rest of your dough until you have the bagels formed. This dough should make about 3 big bagels or 4 small bagels. When you place them in your Pyrex or baking tray, make sure that they are far away from each other so that they won't touch when they bake. Now, let's wash our hands. Remember that beaten egg from earlier? Well, we're going to use that to cover just the tops of our bagels. This gives them a nice crispy outer shell. Do this with all of your bagels. You can also use egg whites for a healthier option. Okay, once we have our eggs on our bagels, we're going to take more everything bagel seasoning and sprinkle it on top. Once again, the amount is totally to your taste. Next, I'm going to take some sea salt flakes, and I'm also going to sprinkle that over the top. This amount is also to your taste. You can also add any other spices you like, such as rosemary, thyme, parsley, cilantro, really anything. They're honestly customizable, up to you. If you want to make a sweet bagel, you can use cinnamon sugar and raisins. And I've done cheddar jalapeno before. Once you have your seasonings on your bagels, you're going to want to go ahead and put them in your oven. And use gloves. You can put it on the top or middle rack. This will go in a 350-degree oven for 22 to 25 minutes or until the bagels are golden brown. Okay, I cooked my bagels for about 35 minutes because my oven is a little bit slower at cooking, but you'll definitely want to keep an eye on them. Once they look like this, take them out of the oven for just 1 second. And we're going to set our oven to broil. If your broil has a setting, you'll want to put it on high. Stick them back in your oven and keep an eye on them until they reach your desired toast. Okay, these look perfect to me, so I'm gonna go ahead and take them out of the oven. You can set them aside and let them cool, but these are probably best enjoyed when they're hot. This is what the bagel looks like when it's done, and this is what the inside looks like. You can spread some cream cheese or butter on the inside and enjoy.